Hey guys, how are we doing? So I haven't done a reaction video to Totally Not Mark for a while. I just seem to like wait until there's certain topics. I don't want to just like react to everything when it doesn't interest me, but when I seen this, I was like, interesting. Because this is Gohan vs. Cell and who did it better. Now, I've only ever seen one version of this, and that's Dragon Ball Z. I suppose two if you kind of count TeamFourStar's Dragon Ball Z Abridged, if you can call it different. I mean, it is. But, see, yeah. But I've never seen the Dragon Ball Z. I never watched in the Japanese subtitle. I've not seen Kai because I've seen Z. I was like, I don't want to, you know. If I watch Dragon Ball Z, I'll watch it as it is. I'd recommend Kai for newcomers, I suppose. And yeah, I don't know what other versions there are out there, so I don't know what's going to be covered in this video. So I just thought this would be really interesting to check out because Gohan vs. Cell is such an epic fight, man. It's so memorable. It's quality. Now, son! Oh, it's just like, yeah. So anyway, let's just get into this. Who did it better? Gohan versus Cell.
Cell versus Gohan. Arguably the most memorable confrontation from Dragon Ball to date.
So
and
good.
To see why. There's a lot of moving parts here, from Goku's surrender and Gohan's initial flurry to the iconic transformations and heroic motivational speeches and sacrifices. But
yes,
this iconic
amazing.
scene has had many different iterations over the last 25 years.
Yeah.
And today I will be focusing and reviewing 4 of them.
Okay, cool.
In order of release, I will first look at the original 1993 Japanese
one.
broadcast. Followed by the Funimation edit and dub from the early 2000s.
That's one I've seen.
Dragon Ball Z Kai from 2011, and you might think I'm crazy, but TeamFourStar's 2018 parody.
Cool! Wow, alright, awesome.
To round off the 4 options. But unlike my other videos, the interesting thing about this one is that I won't be the one making the final decision at the end.
Oh.
You will. Once
I will.
considerations have been reviewed and broken down, I will, at the end of the video,
wow, I get to choose.
the viewer a chance to vote in a poll for your favorite telling of this epic clash. Now, with that out of the way, let's begin with the very first airing of this legendary scene.
Cool.
And to do that, we have to go all the way back
in time
to the original Japanese broadcast.
1993. That's crazy.
This is the original broadcast
a long time
of the show
ago.
that aired on Japanese televisions in the late 80s and early 90s, running from episodes 181 to 191 for a total of 10 episodes. It also boasts an incredible score by Shunsuke Kikuchi and has the incredibly catchy and timeless opening theme song, Chala Head Chala by Hironobu Kageyama.
Dude, there was a cool version of that in Super Broly.
Which was a song made and produced specifically for that moment when Gohan transformed. It's a favorite among those that enjoyed the original Japanese dub.
And that was what TeamFourStar did a version of, wasn't it?
Goku and Gohan is Masako Nozawa. Ryo Horikawa plays Vegeta. Norio Wakamoto played Cell. Mayumi Tanaka was Krillin. Toshio Furukawa was Piccolo. Joji Yanami as King Kai. And Takashi Kuseo as Future Trunks.
Future Trunks is so cool.
From a story standpoint, for decades this was considered the gold standard for Dragon Ball in many minds, and in many ways still is, depending on your point of view. It had violence, wonderful music, and superb voice acting. However, due to the nature of anime, a considerable amount of filler was added to the fight. Instead of the dominating and swift fashion Gohan dismantled Cell in the manga, this version of the story showcases a substantially longer altercation between the two fighters. The most noticeable differences this led to included Mr. Satan's entourage participating in the Cell games.
I've not read the manga, so they're not in it. Right, okay.
And Gohan, as well as an extended conclusion to the fight where Piccolo, Tenshinhan, Krillin, and even Yamcha took part in helping defeat Cell. Depending on what sort of viewer you are and what you want from your entertainment, this can be viewed as yet another positive or perhaps a negative. Next up is the early Funimation English dub. Original release, the year 2000. For the vast majority of English speakers, this version of events acted as their introduction to the story and world of Dragon Ball.
Yeah, man.
Episodes 166
totally not marketed to the Cartoon Network, that's cool.
This version, much like the original, lasted 10 episodes in total.
Right.
However, despite that similarity, it was distinct from its original counterpart for many reasons.
Really?
One of the most celebrated reasons was its score. Created by Bruce Faulkner, this soundtrack creates a very different atmosphere to its more orchestral predecessor in the original Japanese broadcast.
Interesting.
With this soundtrack, there's a distinct focus on a more new age synth rock genre, which is fondly remembered by those that enjoyed this version of the series. Notable tracks include the themes for Vegeta and for Cell, among others.
Right.
Aside from Bruce Faulconer's tracks, the opening theme, Rock the Dragon, was an earworm for many who grew up with its catchy hook and shredding guitar music. Definitely a product of its time, but that's certainly not a bad thing. Cast in the role of Goku and King Kai was Sean Schimmel. As Yamcha, Vegeta, and Piccolo was Christopher Sabat. Cell was voiced by Damian Clark, and Gohan was voiced by Stephanie Nadal. The script that was composed for this version of the story has been criticized harshly since its release.
Really?
However, among fans of this version, they similarly find it difficult to enjoy the original version due to the significant differences in presentation when it comes to script, voice acting, and musical score. However, just like its Japanese counterpart, this show presents the same extended fight scenes and visual fluff, i.e. Mr. Satan's entourage.
Right.
A major difference in tone can be observed with this particular English iteration in scenes where the Japanese broadcast opted to keep things quiet. This English telling would play music loudly or have characters monologue in their minds, where the originals never would have. The most obvious example of this would be Gohan's monologue to himself right before he transforms. In the original Japanese broadcast, Gohan remains silent. Now let's fast forward to Dragon Ball Z Kai, original release 2011. After almost 2 decades, Toei and Shueisha decided to remake the original Dragon Ball anime, in a sense. With all new voice acting and a significant amount of filler removed, the new Dragon Ball Z Kai was made, with many of the voices the same in both English and Japanese versions returning. Speaking to the Gohan vs. Cell fight, this ran from episode 7 to 96 for a total of 7 episodes. 3 fewer than both the original broadcast and its early Funimation dubbing.
What's different?
Along with all new voice acting, Dragon Ball Kai came with all new music. The opening theme song, Dragon Soul, was an upbeat number performed by Takayoshi Tanimoto. However, the score for the series, excluding the Buu saga, was by Kenji Yamamoto, who was later found to have plagiarized a number of tracks on the series. Norihito Sumitomo replaced Yamamoto for the Buu saga, finishing off the Kai series. In the fight itself, much of the filler was removed. However, some persisted, in the form of, again, Mr. Satan's entourage,
still there all the time,
Gohan versus Cell fight, and the ending in which Cell is ganged up on by every available fighter. In this case, not much was added, and in some cases, violence, blood, and injury was toned down. And now, finally, our 4th entrant, TeamFourStar's Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Cell versus Gohan, original release, 2018. Now, I know I'm going to be hearing a lot of voices calling me out for including this particular version of the story, but believe it or not, this telling of events in some respects is closer to the manga than the others. At least in the visual capacity. But I'm getting ahead of myself here. Broken up into 3 individual parts, TeamFourStar's telling of the Gohan vs. Cell fight has a total running time of just over 1 hour and 8 minutes. Similar to the 1993 version of the story, TeamFourStar have opted to use the Kikuchi score, which sets a nice tone for emotional moments in the story.
Well, I guess I should go clean up my mess, huh?
However, they also decided to include their own music in some parts through original pieces, covers, or remixes
the My Way was
and
amazing.
Tracks from pre-existing tellings of the story, like Bruce Faulconer's Vegeta theme, seen during the final flash earlier in the story, and Cell's theme throughout. However, musically, a highlight has to be their English cover of Unme no Hai, now renamed Day of Fate, performed by Paulo Cuevas and Annie Girgirian.
I can surrender at the turning point of destiny.
The voices provided for this scene are Lawrence Simpson as Gohan and Goku, Curtis Arnott as Cell, Scott Frericks as Future Trunks and King Kai, and Nick Landis as Piccolo, Vegeta, and Krillin. While the dialogue and tone is stretched and altered beyond recognition to accommodate a more comedic sensibility, this telling of the clash between Gohan and Cell, at least from a visual perspective, is closer to the manga in ways the
really
others have
interesting.
not been, and I thought it worth including for that very reason.
Damn right, that is really
Gohan
interesting.
In the original tellings of the story spars for a short time and not so short time with Cell before ultimately outclassing him. TFS opted to remain closer to the manga, dismantling Cell in a few blows, completely outclassing him. Additionally, considerable efforts were made to remove Mr. Satan's entourage to bring it closer to the manga. They, much like the manga, did not appear at all in this version.
That's cool.
Similarly, the father-son Kamehameha has a noticeable difference to the other entries in that Piccolo, Krillin, Yamcha, and Ten Shinhan don't participate at all, allowing Vegeta to butt in at the end to help Gohan with that final push, just like the manga did. The visual story shown and these choices made might be difference makers for some, but I can also appreciate for others that the jokes and narrative changes made might be too much to consider this an option. So, as promised, now that I have broken down the original in 1993, the early Funimation in 2000,
I love
the
that Totally Not Mark
Dragon Ball
logo
Kai
for Cartoon
2011,
Network.
and the TFS versions from 2018, I would like to present you with the opportunity to cast your vote. Which interpretation of the events outlined do you think presented it best? A card to cast your vote should appear in the top right of the screen. Click it and choose your favorite. I do apologize for not including a Spanish dub of this section or any other dub that you might have enjoyed growing up with. Unfortunately, I am limited by my understanding of just one language, and I wouldn't feel comfortable speaking in detail about something I have no experience with. I hope you understand and still had a horse to back in this race.
You see, I've not seen the Japanese version, so I don't feel like I can actually cast a vote.
If this is a format that you guys and gals enjoy, then I'll break down more in the future. But before that, let me know what you thought of this video. And if you have any suggestions for another scene I should review and compare, be sure to leave them down below in the comments section. And who knows, I might do it. Don't forget to leave a like or dislike on this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.
Cool. Damn, right, that's interesting that, like, for him to say that the abridged version was closer to the original source material than any other version that was made. That's really interesting information. I really, really like that. That's so cool. So I don't know. Like, the English dub for me is probably the best one, because that's like proper iconic when I was younger, growing up. Like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm watching this kind of thing. But yeah, like, what do you guys think? Let me know what you would vote for in the comments below. Let me know what you guys would go for, which one's best and why. Hopefully he's gonna release. I hope he does a video showing what the end result was and what everyone's reasoning was. That'd be awesome, and if he does, we'll check that out. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch and discuss in future videos, and I'll see you guys. It's all you guys next time.